What's on your mind? I see that you are struggling. Why you wasting time to try to fix this on your own? You said you'd be alright, and round the corner is another day. Although I know that's a lie, I'm waiting for you to give it up. 'Cause there is some hidden love, hidden love, hidden love just for us. 'Cause you got that free love. You want to heal the world. So now I am saving mine for us. Never met someone like you. You got this humble heart and sweet like cherry pie. But you build up this wall. I try to climb but I keep falling down. You know you make this so hard, but around the corner is another day. And you will see me fall, but I will wait for you to give it up. 'Cause there is some hidden love, hidden love, hidden love just for us. Just for us. 'Cause you got that free love. You want to heal the world. So now I am saving mine for us. Yeah, you got that free love. You want to heal the world. So now I am saving mine for us.
Good Saturday morning, everybody. I hope all of you are going to have a great weekend. It is going to be beautiful weather here. This weekend we having a little bit of a warm front come in, which is nice. We'll be in the 70s. So yeah, just come spend Saturday with us. One of the best parts is sleeping in. So the breakfast you just saw is more of a brunch. Everybody's kind of slept in. It's about 11 o'clock. I mean, as much as you can sleep in with animals, but yeah, come spend the day with us.
Welcome back for another video. I've been a little busy this morning already. As you can see, I have my tractor out of the barn. So I thought, what the heck, I'll give it a little bit of a try this morning. It was too cool to go outside. Right now though, it is freaking gorgeous out here. I wish every day could be just like this morning. But the tractor started. I texted the mechanic's gonna come by and pick it up on Monday in the morning and give it some TLC so I can use it on a more regular basis here. Looking underneath it, you can see where it looks like I've got a seal where the frame meets that's dripping a little bit, and a little bit of oil dripping underneath from the engine block. And I was noticing today when I had it running that it looks like the manifold's got a leak in it, because it was just all kinds of smoking everywhere. But you know, it ran, and that's what I needed it to do for them to be able to come and get it. So I've started just for fun. We're gonna do work on the chicken house today. Kate's gonna switch out the bedding in the chicken nesting boxes. I've got the 8th box. We got 7 in there, but I got the 8th box I need to get cut out this morning to make it have the right opening. And the stands and the stack of just pine shavings that I had in there, the bags from TSC, those are just collecting, you know, poop. So I'm gonna pull those out and probably replace that with just some additional nesting bars, something for them to climb on, and that way I don't have to clean all that up. I have a helper. Where's my helper? There's my helper. I'm sure if I don't give it any attention here in a minute, it'll be climbing up my leg and I'll feel the claws. So if you see a weird expression on my face, you know it did. So we were in here cleaning out these nesting boxes, and because they could get back in behind it, because I was missing a box, it's just all nasty up in here. But that is one of the reasons why that I made it to where the bottom actually comes out. That way we can take the metal, clean it out, put it back in, put the layers in to keep it protected, but yeah, at the same time keep it sanitary as best we can. So Kate went to go get the hose because a couple of the younger ones' eggs broke, so we got to clean that off, keep it sanitary, and then we'll get that all put back together and get those chickens back in here.
For an afternoon snack today, we are going to eat up the last of our watermelon. And I still have a little bit left in the sink. I will cut that up and that will go to the cows and the chickens. The cows love watermelon and so do the chickens, so why not share?
On the road, headed back to New Orleans, driving in the country past old-timey scenes. Big birds were singing in the tall willow trees, mighty fine. 3 words written on a a paper bag. I miss you was written in a message in black, thrown in a van 2,000 miles back. A better time. And how many souls and times that I've told of places that I'd wanna be, and how many days when I could have stayed instead of just getting up to leave.
So as you can see, Charles has been very busy outside. I've been doing a lot of stuff inside as well as editing for you guys, and just have not been in a lot today. Sorry about that, but it's about time to make dinner. Oh, the dog is coming. I'm gonna have to let the dog out. There she is. We're gonna do a fish and chips for dinner tonight. Ronnie took to her friend's house and she's staying the night there. So it's really just me, Charles, and Katie as far as me cooking. Theo might take a bite, but it's all right. So it's a good night for fish and chips.
Come all you young rounders, and a story I'll tell of the promise of heaven and the warning of hell. Take heed where you ramble, or too soon you will go. Way up on the hillside where the new flowers grow. Well, they met in the springtime, the sun sinking low. Two star-crossed lovers in the still melting snow, where the loving was easy and the courting was brief. Well, they called her a beauty, they called him a thief. In the quiet of the evening, they'd steal away, where the laughter would flow and the fiddle would play. Well, the folks called it wrong, but hell, it seemed alright. In the sun-painted picture, and the day turned to night. Come up on the hillside, have a time. If you'll bring the kisses, honey, I'll bring the wine. Keep your heart guarded, or too soon it'll fall. When one walks back home, honey, only one knows it all. Well, she walked up the hillside alone one day, and the heart is a hunter, always knows of its prey. And her father's old pistol hanging loose by her side. When she aimed once, never shot twice. Well, the air was so still, and the sky was so blue. Before she could see them, the laughter she knew. She heard two shots ring out down in the town. There was three on the hillside, but only one headed down. I was just a baby, but I remember that day when I walked up the hillside, saw 2 mounds of clay. I'll always remember, and I'll never go back up the hillside where the new flowers grow. Back up the hillside where the new flowers grow.
All right, so here is dinner. We have watermelon and then ketchup to go with the home fries, the fish, and that's on top of some chopped cabbage, and then the asparagus, and then we like to drizzle a little mayonnaise over top of the fish. And that's dinner for tonight. So Kate just came up and she's like, look, you gotta see how bad it's molting. So here is a look at our chicken. All right, show it.
You can just see all the casings on her new feathers coming in.
All the new feathers are coming in and the old ones are
falling out. So this will make her very itchy and uncomfortable for a little bit.
No. Now which one is this?
Vulture.
This is Vulture. You sweet bird. So for dessert tonight, I'm keeping it really simple because again, it's really just us, a few of us, and I've got these hazelnuts that I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna melt some chocolate, toss the hazelnuts in it, sprinkle a little salt on top and pop them in the freezer, and then later tonight when we're watching our show, we can just have some chocolate covered hazelnuts. Alright, so that is going to wrap it up, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day or night, wherever you are. Bye, everybody.